لبيك اللهم لبيك لبيك لا
It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And as you can see, we've already started here. Shot a goal! He scored! An extraordinary start breakthrough in next to no time.
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here. Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
So, a breakthrough already. El-Shaarawy. Now it's Messi. And Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. He could be in here. Well, it's Ronaldinho. Bale. Koundé did well to emerge with the ball. And Totti is a big chance! And he's managed to gift it back. Jordan leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Just eases him off the ball. Now who's going to be first to this? That's a decent clearance. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. He's got the shot away! Now it's Messi. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Messi. Messi, brilliantly cut out. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Jordan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Zico. De Bruyne. Zico. There's the hit! No mistake! They are right back in business.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Quick, decisive and unerring. A textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Can he finish? It's in for the pieces. And we have our very first corner. Oh, what a climb! Their attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Pass is just off target. And it's El-Shaarawy. Spread neatly. Messi gets into some space. Great chance! It's in! And again they hit the front. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner. Unstoppable.
Jordan go into the lead. Approaching the half-hour mark. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, played right into his path. The referee's awarded a free kick. There's the shot! Totti is flagged offside. Messi. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Oh, the shot could be on here. That's really well cleared. Pedri. Fermin. That's good vision. Ronaldinho has it in a wide position. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Bale. He is through. Has a goal! Oh, that's another chance. It's in. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and some...
Messi! Totti. Nedved. Oh, and he's through the middle. Shot could be... It's Bale! He's scored! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
I was just lacking in accuracy. And it's Zico. Ronaldinho. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Zico shapes to shoot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Totti. And he's picked out the run. Bale! Goal! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he...
There's the whistle for half-time. Here we go again.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
And it's Totti. No way through. Now it's Nedved. Messi is onto it in a flash. Pedri. Beckenbauer is looking to set free a runner. Bale gets flagged offside. Now it's Nedved. He's shifting through the gears here. Can he put it away? And more and more and more. And the lead is extended still further. whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
Substitution on the field, number 6.
Jordan choosing to make the first change.
So now the difference is 3.
Well timed, excellent interception. Saliba spots it and intercepts. Upamecano gets across to intercept that. And here's Alvarez.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Zico gets through. Real chance! It's a goal! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline.
Tries a shot! And the pass is intercepted. Referee has just said play on. Totti. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Messi being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long.
And the shot! It's in!
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
They're still trying to make a game of this.
Alvarez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being...
Can he finish? And he hits the net. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Totti couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Nicely spread. Jordan perhaps contemplating their next change here. Koundé makes the interception. Now that's well seen too. Rafinha. De Bruyne pops him off it and wins back the ball. Beckenbauer. Nedved. This is promising. He's tried one! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Nicely weighted ball. And he welcomes it in. Alvarez. He gets big. He's got a goal. Great header, made it look easy.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Jordan playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them. De Bruyne was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That pass has been well intercepted. Nedved. Great ball if he can get there. And he's running, and the shot! Oh, brilliant save.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
It's their second corner of the game. Ronaldinho is there, and he can get that clear. Al-Sharawi. That is a little undercooked. It's Totti! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Bastoni, hoisted in. Oh, easy pickings there.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rafinha.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Beckenbauer. Alvarez does have his name on the score sheet, of course.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Messi, he's cut it out. And here's Alvarez. Beckenbauer. Now it's Zico. He's picked his way through. Oh, shooting chance! Sticks it away! How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
And there goes the final whistle. Jordan did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass.
And we come to
After all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. And already we're underway here. And here's Hullet. Pedri. That's good play. Rodri did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Pedri.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costa Curta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the... And Hullet! And the ball's come loose here. Ronaldinho. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He can run onto that, and he's managed to get free. There's the hit! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Vieira. Roberto Carlos. Nicely weighted ball. Pedri. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Hullet. Ronaldinho. Good read, needed to be. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. They're battling for the right to play in the early stages. Ronaldinho is in a really good position out wide. Thuram. So we're still where we started right now.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That has ended up in no man's land. And he cuts out the supply. Ronaldinho, and he's searching through. He's cut it out. Rodri. Done delicately. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. And he stands tall, impenetrable. And it's Ronaldinho. Chips it through. And he's straight offside. He's looking wide. Mbappe! And he's in on pass a goal! Oh, he's been caught napping! Great hit! It's anyone's ball now. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Great defending, strong and determined. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Out of play for a throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Oh, can he get onto this? Now it's Pedri. Oh, good spread. Pedri. Thuram getting this one clear. Here comes another cross. And smart. And he's had a hit. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Shapes to shoot. Mbappe. Olise does really well to win the ball there. Fermin.
Jordan are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Yamal. Costa Curta. Well timed, excellent interception. Fermin. Rodri. Ronaldinho. Thinks one through. Ronaldinho in acres of space out wide. And we've reached half-time. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goals.
Please drink responsibly.
So we reached the halfway point.
Jordan really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
Jordan head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. So the first half brought no goals. Oh, played through for the wide man. And it's Ronaldinho. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Ronaldinho. It's Roberto Carlos. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. That has been cut short.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Ronaldinho. The ball has bounced loose now. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Yamal proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
87.
Mbappe.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Ronaldinho. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Hullet. Oh, super ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Messi. Ronaldinho gets over and intercepts. Ronaldinho. And it's Ronaldinho. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Messi. Now it's El Shaarawy. Ronaldinho. Well read, nice interception. Has a look and plays it forward. Olise makes the interception. Vieira. And it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho. Into the last quarter of an hour. Some really good ball movement. Mbappe! Terrific header! And he's there to get it away.
Manchester United showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Fiddles it through. Mbappe! Can he get it through? Ronaldinho. Defending of the desperate variety.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Oh, what a climb! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Pedri. And we're done. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Just joining us, we are already underway. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
El Shaarawy was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Shot could be on. Ronaldinho! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Alexander-Arnold picks it up out wide. And that's a... tries a shot! He's delivered all right!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And that is fabulous! A true beauty of a goal!
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
Jordan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Oh, what has happened here? Hakimi gets it away. Big chance! They've done it! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner. Unstoppable.
Rangers are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no...
Big header! Oh, should really have made more of that.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Rodrigo, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Ronaldinho. He is through here. McAllister did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Gives it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
And he cuts out the supply. And it's Shevchenko.
Jordan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Ball is over the line. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. El Shaarawy. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, nicely intercepted. Shevchenko is onto it in a flash. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That's a shade optimistic. Ronaldinho. Well seen. Saw that coming. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's a key interception. Ronaldinho. Half an hour played now. Beckenbauer promptly onto that, and that is that. And here's Messi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Messi. Now it's El Shaarawy. Nice and neat. Messi.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Jordan are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Spread out to the left, hit into the middle. That has been knocked clear. That'll be a throw. He's had a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. Jordan with the corner, there first. Rangers have the chance to go the other way. That's a nicely weighted pass. And the finish! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And surely that settles it. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
A case now of complete control.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
McAllister short changes him with that pass.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Now here's the delivery. And it's half-time here. So no shortage of thrills, no shortage of fireworks, but all very one-sided. We appear perhaps headed for a cricket score at this rate, unless there is a significant change in fortune. It is 3-0 at half-time. And the action is back underway.
Jordan can show their manager and their fans how much grit and spirit is actually in this team. The right characters can...
Terrific header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Olise gathers from the goal kick. And it's Messi. And it's played forward. Rangers have reclaimed it. Ronaldinho. No, he's just misjudged that one. Fermin. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, easy pickings there. Gets his pass away. Oh, and he's asking too much with that. Oh, that's fabulous. Steaming on goalwards. And it's Fletcher. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Has a goal! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Rangers are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Rangers are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Ronaldinho in acres of space out wide. Cleared without hesitation. To Roberto, and he's managed to get free. And he's had it nicked away. Roberto was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Bastoni clears it away. Rangers have it back and can go again. Shevchenko. Chance! They've scored! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
Clinical, just clinical. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. This, of course, one of the greatest shrines to European football, indeed, to football all over the globe. The Spotify Camp Nou here, pretty much bang centre in the Catalan capital. The action has already started. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Time, excellent interception. Played back in. Quality ball. And it's played forward. Now it's Messi. He's shifting through. He's having a go. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Jordan with the corner. There first. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Mbappe.
He's picked his way through. Shot could be on. Crossed in once more. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. So we're still where we started right now.
Belletti.
Oh, that is a nice touch. Beckham is wide and looking to get onto this. Now it's El Shaarawy.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Maradona will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Up he goes! In he goes again! Goal! Galatasaray! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done for the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Galatasaray have penetrated for the first time.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Mbappe pings it across. Keeper's dealt with that. Spread it left. Now it's Ronaldinho, and he's managed to get free. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Maradona might just make this. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Ronaldinho. And smartly reclaimed.
Jordan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
That was always going to be the keepers. And they win it back again. Hoisted upfield by the keeper.
Galatasaray are totally dominant in the middle of the park. A no-way through zone. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Ronaldinho. Fiddles it through. Messi. And the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
El Shaarawy really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Jordan certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Roberto Carlos cuts it out. Threads one in. And that's a throw-in. Beckham. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Oh, that's fabulous.
That's good defensive concentration.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
And that is out of play. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. And this could be the final action of the first half. And he's gone looking for safety. There's the whistle for half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
That gets things going for the second half.
Jordan can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing. Galatasaray really are trying to go early and direct here, Peter. There's definitely a conscious effort to almost bypass midfield and get someone in quickly.
Yeah. Heads it! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
He's a sharp little ball here. Beckham with the cross. And it's hoisted clear. That's really well manoeuvred.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Galatasaray are looking to break at pace. Sane is in a really good position out wide.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done. He was too tightly marked when that came his way. Not really much he could do.
Corner number 2 then. Maradona with the short one. Jordan have the chance to go the other way. Oh, nicely intercepted. That's really well manoeuvred. Nunez, chance! It's run loose, who's going to get there? That's really well cleared. And he's had a hit! And he hits the net! 2 to the good! They have breathing space! Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, he's burst. There's the hit! Sticks it away! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Ronaldinho. He could be in here. But he has slightly undercooked that one.
Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed it. Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Now that's well seen too. He's gone forward. And it's Roberto Carlos. Good spot, he's seen the run. That looks a cracking ball. Oh, well played, well played. And the finish! And yes, it's there! There seemed no way back, but they are level.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
This has become one superb game of football.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Mbappe.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off. Galatasaray showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
No, that's been intercepted. Galatasaray appear to be happy to let their front players stay up. Big chance! Goal! Galatasaray! And they've got their lead back.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 92.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
El dorsal 10.
Galatasaray take the lead.
Yeah, it's been their hard work that has got them this lead, but I just wonder whether they can keep it up. This may take a toll now.
El dorsal 22.
Little pass back.
El dorsal
Not a lot more he could do there.
El dorsal 3.
Here it comes.
El dorsal 7.
Beckenbauer getting this one clear.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Jordan have their third corner. Cleared without hesitation. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Messi. Oh, that was vital. Deftly away.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Couldn't squeeze it through. Oh, super find. Oh, shooting chance! It's there! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Oh, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Galatasaray could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see...
There's the shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Sanik has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Lizarazu kept his eye on it, and he's there. Works it forward. Now he's off and running. Oh, that's well spotted. Clips it so gently. Upamecano. And the referee brings it to a close. Jordan were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found once. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing.
This, of course, the instantly recognisable backdrop to many a famous European night, football's ultimate theatre. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Nicked it back promptly. El-Shaarawy. And that's been won straight back. Well, that pass isn't the best. Nicely aimed pass. That has not gone well. Looking for options for movement. He's picked his way through. Good read, needed to be. Jordan with the corner, there first. Galatasaray are looking to go forward now. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Messi. El-Shaarawy! They get a throw in. And they've got rid. Ronaldinho had a shot. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Ronaldinho is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 2 then. An audacious attempt. And that is doing no harm at all.
El-Shaarawy very nearly made that count from a combination of luck and good judgment.
And the pass is intercepted. El-Shaarawy. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And it's Messi.
Valverde providing an outlet on that flank.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease.
Jimenez gets over and intercepts.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And here's Mbappe. He won't be happy with that one. Messi.
There's a no-nonsense tackle.
Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Messi has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And it's been taken short.
Pedri does well to get it back. Jordan have the chance to go the other way.
That looks a cracking ball.
El-Shaarawy. And the shot! And it's a goal! The breakthrough strike!
That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then because they just lost sight of the real danger.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Jimenez defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Pedri.
Now it's Ronaldinho, over to the left. Fermin.
Can he put it away? It's in! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
Jordan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Now it's El Shaarawy. El Shaarawy unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he's cut it out. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Ribéry. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. The message is clear, none shall pass. He has found the way through. Messi, showing good feet. Messi's cross, horrific header. And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You
Belts one. A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Rodri. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Jordan clearly should have gone for the...
Tries a shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho. Oh, that's fabulous. Shapes to shoot! Chance again. There's the whistle for half-time. How would you review the first half?
Jordan are 2 up and everything is shaping nicely. The only criticism, it could have been 3.
Jordan in control at half-time, 2-0.
Las indicaciones de nuestro personal de seguridad.
And the action is back on the way. Olise tries to clear. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
He's had it taken off him. Rodri. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
That looks a good ball through. Valverde! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. Messi with the short one. He is just caressing the ball. In with a header! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Messi. Oh, what a pass! Now it's Ribéry. Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Galatasaray clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Mali kept his eye on it, and he's there. He's in plenty of space here. He's found the way through. Oh, easy pickings there. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
quite squeezed that one through. And claimed it back swiftly. Mbappe is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent...
Has a look and has a go.
Foden. Jordan couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
He could be in here. Now it's Mbappe.
Mbappe!
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So, third corner of the game. Cleared without hesitation. Good spot, he's seen the run. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, what a... And the shot! And the ball's come loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Hakimi. Bastoni kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And he's picked out the run. Ronaldinho.
Such good technique.
Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well timed, excellent interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal. It's El Shaarawy! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, that ought to have wrapped it up, Peter. He may well regret that, you know.
Hakimi. And here's Messi. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's El Shaarawy. He's shifting through the gears here.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Just 5 minutes left. He can run onto that. He is through here. Big chance! 1-on-1! El Shaarawy! Danger averted for now. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Jordan are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to.
What fantastic scenes here in Barcelona. This massive stadium, officially Europe's largest, and from what we understand, about to become even bigger than it is now. Oh no, what has happened here?
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I would have to say the Nigerian striker Victor Osimhen. I think he's someone who can be a target man and a poacher all in one, Peter. I think he's very good with his back to goal. He has a lovely first touch. And at the same time, he's got the pace to run behind defensive lines. And it's very difficult to see any weaknesses in his game. The complete package.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. There's a no-nonsense tackle.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And that's another throw. Now it's Mohamed Salah.
Oh, robust challenge.
Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here.
Jordan present their opponents with the best possible chance here.
The major moment in the game.
And he's buried it! 1-0. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Jordan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Into the arms of the goalkeeper.
Ronaldinho has totally shown his greedy streak, and the boss is not happy, I can tell you.
Always onto this. Messi.
Shot a goal!
He's had a hit! It's in!
And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
And here's El Shaarawy. Messi!
They've got to be quick to recover.
Oh, what has happened here?
Fermin.
Mbappe.
Fermin.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Hernandez gets it clear. Now it's Mbappe. Neymar.
And the finish! Goal! Boca Juniors! Into the lead once more.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Messi
Looks to get on the end of this. He's played him through.
brilliantly cut out.
Deftly away. And they've got rid.
Schmeichel deals with it effortlessly. Half an hour played now. Rodri producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Well, it was a chance, but meat and drink for the keeper.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Neymar. And he's intervened well there. Pedri. Messi. Alexander-Arnold cuts out the pass. That has not worked out as planned.
Well, chances like that need a delicate touch, and they're quite a tough skill.
Jordan are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Just eases him off the ball. Casemiro. That's been cut out, well played. Messi, and it's Al-Sharawi. Fermin.
Ronaldinho.
Caught offside that time. And he's straight offside. Good looking ball. Pedri. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. And that has been clubbed away. Messi. That is good alertness. Mohamed Salah. He is through here. And he's there to belt it away. Oh, super find. He might be in here! And we hit half-time. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd. And a fair reflection of the territorial state of play with the half-time scoreline, 2 goals to 1. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now it's Osimhen. Now it's Neymar. Finds himself... Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Bayer looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
Boca Juniors take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
Mohamed Salah providing an outlet on that flank. Osimhen, can he put it away? A real chance and a real let-off.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Mbappe. Oh, that was vital. And he can clear it away. Femi. Boca Juniors appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. He's got the shot away! Yes! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Boca Juniors, blast the chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! He has done it! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Jordan give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Hernandez picks it up from the goal kick.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will...
And the shot! They've done it! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Osimhen demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Boca Juniors grab a throw. Mbappe! Hakimi gets good distance on it. Mbappe! That is a crunching tackle. And he's quick to get it clear again. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Can he get away here? He's found a way through. He's had a shot! No mistake! And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So is this the start of a comeback? Osimhen proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 6.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. He's shifting through the gears here. It's Al-Shaarawy! It's loose now and they want to get... And one more try! He's scored! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Se va a
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Jordan get themselves back into contention.
To be expected, Peter, they've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Messi.
Boca Juniors surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And it's Lucas Moura. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Hot shapes to shoot! And it's in! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now it's Ronaldinho. Messi! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Sticks it away! Late drama! Late goal! This will be one frantic ending! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Jordan give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Neymar. He's in, hits one! It's in! Two to the good! They have breathing space! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Boca Juniors could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Not the most accurate pass. Araujo kept his eye on it, and he's there. Messi, he's got away. Plenty of them. And that will be it. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by...